Hello mga ka-learners! Let's learn more about families in the changing world. Do you still live with your parents? If not, how do you communicate with them? A long time ago, if you were in Manila and your parents were in Cebu, the only means of communication you could have had with them is by physically being with them or writing them a letter, also known as snail mail. But times have changed. Now you can call them, text them, email them, or even see them through video calls, all with the help of technology. In this lesson, we will discuss how families should deal with the developments in technology. What technologies can you find in your home? For example, the television. What benefits can you get from having a television? How about the negative effects of having a television to your family? Think about that. Many technologies are found in our home. They can make our lives easier and more efficient. There are, for example, tools of communication like the telephone, which allows us to talk to our friends and relatives even if they are far away. However, improvements in technology has its positive and negative side. Families who are exposed to technology may experience positive and negative effects. Let's study the positive and negative effects of some common technologies. Television. Positive. A television is a means of getting information and entertainment. It can tell us about the latest developments in the world. It can also entertain us with lively shows and programs. Negative. Watching too much television has its disadvantages. Did you know that spending too much time watching TV is bad for you and your family? Sometimes, family members no longer have time to talk to one another. They're more interested in what they are watching than in their family. Telephone or cell phone? Positive. Since the invention of the telephone by Alexander Graham Bell, the world has never been the same again. The telephone has made all our lives easier. It is now possible to talk to our relatives and friends who live far away, especially now that this technology has evolved into a pocket-sized device. Now you can bring it everywhere and talk to anyone wherever they are on the globe. Negative. The telephone also has its disadvantages. Sometimes when people spend too much time on the phones, they neglect their families. Some teenagers would rather be on their cell phones and social media, talking to friends rather than spending time with their families. Computer. Positive. The use of a computer has made life easier today. Because of it, our work and transactions are done faster and more efficiently. This is because we can read about any topic that we want, do business, and even shop through the use of computers. We can communicate with people around the world too. With a click of a button, we can send emails or chat with the people from all over the world. Negative. The computer has its disadvantages too. It can lead to a lack of communication among family members. A father, for example, may want to work all the time at the computer instead of spending time with his children. On the other hand, some children would rather use the computer than join their families in everyday activities. How can you make technology work for you and your family? With a television, make watching television an activity shared by the entire family. Share your ideas about the program you're watching. Talk about the shows you like. Limit your viewing hours. Watch television only for short periods of time. Don't make it a habit to watch TV the entire day. Choose the television shows you will watch as a family. Choose quality television shows that can give you good information and values. With a phone, use the phone as a means of staying in touch with family members. Use it to call family members in other countries or provinces. Spread your love through the telephone. At home, limit your use of the phone to a few minutes. Do not stay too long on the phone. With a computer, when using a computer, share the information you get with your entire family. Limit the hours you spend using a computer. Use the computer as a means of communicating with family members in faraway places. Make these instruments of communication work for you. Instead of making them harmful to your family, use them as tools. Build the family's relationship using these instruments. Let's summarize what we have learned so far. Technology helps many families by making their work easier. It can also affect the way families interact and communicate with each other. There it is, mga ka-learners! I hope this lesson lets you appreciate the help of technology in appreciating and bonding more with your family. Everything, when used properly and in moderation, can have positive effects on your family. And right now, you just used your television to learn. Amazing, right? So stay tuned as we finish this module. See you on the next episode, mga ka-learners!